Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay. Let me see. I think we've got this working. I hope everyone's good. Hope you can see this. We've got Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and we're going to get Instagram going in a minute. So just give me a second. We'll see what's happening there. And I'll just make sure. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Okay, I hope you're all well today. Give me a second. We're just getting all the live feeds up. So we'll be good to go in a minute for live Wise Up Wednesday. Okay. Here we go. Let's put that down there. Now, hi everyone on Instagram. I hope you're really well. We have Facebook and Instagram. Let's have a look at what's going on. I want to catch the camera. Video capture. And that's this one. I don't know what happened to me. I think I've lost. That's okay. We can continue on. It's always new and exciting, all this technology, and we'll get it going in a minute. Video capture. USB. Nope. Okay. Well, we might have lost video, but hey, we will soldier on. Oh. Okay, I hope that worked. Did that work? Maybe that did. Okay, so if I just capture this and copy it across to the next scene, we should be good. Hey, there we go. Hello everyone. Can you see me there? I think we've finally got it. Move us down back. Move this up a bit. There we go. Hey everyone. I think that worked. Aha! Now, I don't know why I've got that. Oh, there we go. And we're on. G'day everyone. Looks like YouTube's a little bit slower than everyone else, but we'll just soldier on. I'll move this one over so you can see what I'm doing. Hey guys. Okay, so Wise Up Wednesday. Firstly, we want to talk about quickly who we are. We're going to get into the latest information about the government and what's been changing, what's been happening. All these things have been a big change. So let's go ahead with it. So, who are we? So this sort of gives you a quick understanding of, where we are. Oh, my mum's birthday was last Wednesday. I should have deleted that, shouldn't I? Okay, well, sorry about that, but here we go. So here's a bit of my story and about predicting the future. Some of the things I love doing is volunteering at Dr. Joe Dispenza's work with retreats, 7-day retreats, all about how to reduce stress and create your life you want through meditation. It's really impressive. So if you've got any information, if you want to know more, give me a shout. Other than that, my big family goal, as you can see here, is Family Eco Village. We want to buy, build, and create a community that we all work together and live together in harmony. I'm not going to go into too much more of that because we've been through it a few times. Also, just to give you a bit about the company, it's all about growth, sustainability, experience, and innovation and fun. It's a really big key for us. We rebranded last November. It's been fantastic. We've been really growing a lot in that space. And we've got some amazing talent, including Sophie, as you can see there. She got the halo. That was not planned and not photoshopped either. She's amazing. Now, why did we choose Hera? There's 3 reasons why we chose Hera, and it's really key. I might just move myself away from this last one over here. Hey, how's that? Just learning this technology, but it's pretty cool. So firstly, we focus on multi-generational wealth for our clients. That's tenants, landladies, and lords. We want them to grow their portfolio to success. We want to see them really do well, retire, and love it. Maybe end up on the Eco Village as well. Also, as you can see in the middle there, you can't see it on there. Hey Ben, hope you're well. You can't see the slides, but if you want the slides, give us a shout. You can see us on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. I just haven't figured out how to put the slides on Instagram Live, but that might be next week. Let's see. And so the other one is eradicating extreme poverty by 2030. It's really key for us. We work with Thank You brand, and we give those contents in the box there, and nappies and soaps and lots of stuff that we get out to our tenants and landlords. Also, one of our goals is to plant 1 million trees by 2030. That is to suck all the carbon out of the air, and also replace a lot of the trees that were burnt in the recent fires in Victoria. So if you sign up with us, we plant 100 trees for you. So, and we love it. So that is Hera, and that's why we love doing this work. So the next piece around the latest news, which is really key, is the current situation is looking much, much better. You can actually see here straight away that the actual Australia's work is really peaked off, and it's really at a point where we can really look to recover as an economy. Okay, the other ones you can see is quite full on. They're really peaking, and there's some things going not so great, but we're in a really good position. As you can see with these graphs, every week I show them. I can actually go up to the one that was last week, bring that down. You can see the curves even dropped even further, which is fantastic. And also this graph, which I love showing, shows amazing results. You can see that it's gone up, and this is where we went into quarantine, and this is where we're down, and we're around about here, which is just fantastic. So if you've been helping in self-isolation and stuff like that, thank you. Really good, really helping. Now, property. Property has been a very interesting week. As you can see here, the government flipped again. Crazy stuff. They first put this crazy idea in place around trying to make sure that tenanted places we weren't able to do inspections with people living in houses. It was so, I don't know who thought this up, but what we ended up doing was lobbying the government, making sure they knew that this would just put the property market to a standstill. Sales and rentals could not go into tenanted places for opens and one-on-one inspections and stuff like that, even if we did gloves and all that sort of stuff. So it was pretty crazy. So what we ended up having to do is we had to make sure that we lobbied the government and made sure that we could actually get the government to change their mind, and that actually happened last night, the night before, which was fantastic. So they flipped on that. So we are now still an essential service. We are able to do open inspections. We do have to follow the guidelines around, one-on-one inspections. We have to make sure that we're protected, and also if it is tenanted, is to get the tenants out of the property while we do that. We at Hera do a few more other things in that space where we ask the tenant to open up all the doors turn on all lights and stuff like that, so we don't have to touch anything, which is really great. The evictions on moratoriums are still out there. The mortgage repayments update, if you are struggling, talk to your bank straight away. Talk to your accountant as well. Rent Assist. New South Wales just came out with Rent Assist. I'm not going to go into it. It's quite detailed. It's very similar to the commercial stuff that I talked about last week. But Victoria hasn't got it yet, so watch this space. All we're doing now is we've got a hardship form that we send our tenants out. They'll fill that in, provide the evidence, and we can start a discussion while the government tries to fix this to themselves. Also, if you are struggling, remember there's $10,000 you can access through your super now and next financial year, but please talk to your accountant before you make any decisions. We're only an educational source, okay? Great, I hope that helps, and I can't spell accountant. And also, if you have a property for lease, we are working with clients in this stage 3 environment. It's key. Now we can have open houses. It has to be one-on-one inspections, private inspections. I told you what we're doing around there. We're getting tenants in between 3 and 7 days. There's a real pressure to get tenants in, and they're really needing it. Also, we're doing 360-degree walkthroughs with these amazing cameras. I'll show you one now. It's fantastic. You can see here it's got a fisheye lens on both sides. We walk through, you can actually see on our things. G'day Matt from Willow Works. Good to have you on board, man. I'm on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, so you can't see the slides here. I'm going to try and work out how to do it next week, how to do it on all 3. But you know, this is what we've got for Instagram. You can jump over to our Facebook or YouTube if you want to look at the videos, the footage and stuff. But we're just talking about 360-degree walkthroughs, video inspections, and you know, tenants are taking them out from that perspective, and only the serious ones are in there doing that sort of stuff. So there's a couple of other things you need to be aware of. Overall, with the current situation, we've got the JobKeeper update that just came out. So if you've taken a big loss, or you're an employer, please enroll or apply by the 20th of April. Okay, and that'll you have to confirm your employees and all that sort of stuff from the 5th of May. Okay. And then you can get reimbursements and stuff like that. There's a whole lot of steps on the ATO website. Check it out. You'll get some more information around that. There's also a few other things I wanted to point out to you, is that with the government package, resident landlords are eligible for land tax waivers or rebates of up to 25%, okay, if they pass the savings on to the tenants who are experiencing financial strain. So remember, all this stuff is only because, or only working if the tenants are having issues, okay? So there's land tax concessions there that you can tap into. Also, you know, just make sure that you're clear on what is distressed and what's going on. The moratorium for Victoria hopefully will come out, so we can get a better understanding of that, and we can get a better knowledge around what's going on in that space. So I hope that helps a lot. Let's go into Q&A. So there's a few things before Q&A I wanted to get into. We're getting prepared. Okay, that's the key thing right now. We're getting prepared, ready to understand what's going on in the market and ready to invest. So here's some of the things that we're talking to our investors about to get ready. So get deal ready. What does get deal ready mean? It means getting your pre-approvals. Banks are slower now, really slow. So we really want to, you know, find some sites, go to your broker, give us a shout if you need a good broker. We can help you out there. Also, we find that now reducing your consumption of media is really key. There's a lot of noise going around. There's a lot of stuff happening. You know, just find the sources of information you really trust and work through that. And also, now is the time you can become an area expert in your target suburb. What does that mean? That would be having a look, using Google Maps, looking at the areas, looking at what's for sale and what's not, and finding out the best streets, worst house in the best streets, things like that in your target area, ready to buy. Okay? If you are being a developer right now, we really sort of, from an educational point of view, you really want to just be a conservative developer. So we are not looking for big developments right now. Maybe 1 into 3, maybe a renovation, but really we're holding our cash and ready for the upturn of this market. So book a strategy meeting with us. My fingers disappear. And we can have a look at your situation, which would be really cool. Okay, so this will be interesting because I'm not sure how to get questions through these 3 channels. But let's have a look. So, has anyone got any questions? Give me a shout and talk through it so that I can really figure out how I can help you. Okay. We've got questions. I think that probably next week I might have to make sure that I can get some questions out the right way. It's interesting running 3 streams, but I think this is fun. We'll give it another try next week. Okay, so finally I want to leave you with a quote we're talking through here. You can see here Dr. Joe Dispenza says, we are going to see many paradigms start to collapse because they aren't sustainable in this situation. Okay, it's going to be a new era. This is really interesting to think about and go through because, right now it's so important to not react in fear because it's very conscious that to create something in the current paradigm we have, we can't react to anger and frustration. It's the same consciousness. It's the same energy. And we have to move into a greater consciousness. And that is how we unify together. So if you need any help, give us a shout. We're here. We're here every Wednesday, Wise Up Wednesday. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this has helped a lot. Thank you. And we'll see you next week. Bye.